Hello guys, quick note before the video starts. I just want to say a massive thank you to my mate Ross who designed the new overlay which will appear in this video for the first time. Yeah, I forgot to mention it when recording the actual footage. So yeah, cheers dude, really appreciate it. So yeah, I hope you enjoy the video guys, cheers. Hello there everyone, TankMaster96 here, and today I'm going to be sharing with you my top 5 favourite Pokemon of all time. I put a lot of thought into this list. A few of the names on here were just like that, you know, of Pokemon that I've always loved. Some of them, it was hard to make 5, but I wanted to keep it as 5 to keep it sort of short, concise, not to drag on too long. So, let me just get my list there. At number 5, we have, it's quite a weird one, we have Walrein. I'm not really sure why, but Walrein's always been one of those Pokemon that I've just sort of looked at and thought, it's a good Pokemon. Back in the days of when I first played Pokemon Emerald on the Game Boy Advance, um, Walrein was one of my main Pokemon. It was always in that second slot in my Pokemon, in my team, and it's just always appealed to me as a good Pokemon. It's big, it's bulky, it learns some decent moves. I don't know. It's just been always just been there, sort of in the wings as one of my favourites. So at number 4, we have Gengar. I've always been a fan of Gengar for as long as I can remember. It's just, how can you not love it? It's just I always used to do before I started playing competitively. Like I would always do whenever I'd play any of the older games like Fire Red, Leaf Green, whatever. I would get a Gengar by any means necessary. Um, I just loved it, always have. How can you not love a Pokemon? When you're young, and you start out playing, how can you not love a Pokemon that puts things to sleep, then terrifies them, and then eats their dreams? How can you not love that? I mean, I know there's a lot of Pokemon that do that now, but Gengar was the beginning of that. It started a movement for Ghost Pokemon, and it's just always been up there as one of my favourites. Number 3, we have Greninja. Obviously only come in X and Y, so it's not been on us very long, but I don't know, Greninja's always been, I just liked it. It was what I started with in X, and I just love Greninja. I just love its versatility. And I have a protein Greninja. It's level 100. Yeah. But yeah, it seems like I don't know why. I just like the idea of it. It's very versatile. It learns things like acrobatics and grass knot. It really gives you that versatility, and with the protein heading ability, where it just turns you into that type. One, it gives you stab on any move you use, and two, you know, say we'll say that you come up against a Gengar and you have, say, substitute on it or just any normal move. You use that move. Yeah, you're not going to hit it, but then it's not going to hit you with any ghost moves. It's probably the worst example ever. Okay, maybe if it has Earthquake or a ground move and you're against an electric type, you're not going to want to stay as a water type, so you hit off Earthquake. Bearing in mind Greninja is a massively speedy Pokemon, and, it's alright. GG. If you're not killing the electric Pokemon you're up against, you're certainly doing a hell of a lot of damage, and then you're a ground type, so no more electric moves. Sorted. Okay, number 2 is actually legendary. Uh, you're expecting like all the big ones, but my number 2 favourite Pokemon is Entei. Just the way it is, I just love it. It's just so, you just look at Entei, it's just so proud, so graceful, just so, come at me, bro. It's like, I'll kick your head in and bite your fucking whatever out if you come mess with me. It's just, and just like one of my memories as a kid with Entei was the third Pokemon movie, where it had all the unknowns and the little girl who thought her father was Entei. I'd say sorry spoilers, but come on, thing's been up for like years. Ain't no thing of spoilers anymore. But yeah, it's just like Entei's always been, it's always been like the one legendary that I've always loved the most. Like, I don't know. I don't know. It's just it's always been one of my favourite. But finally, number one favourite Pokemon. I'm sure you've all known this from the minute the video began. It's all over my channel. I've mentioned it before. It's even below me as I speak. My favourite Pokemon of all time is Mudkip. Mudkip is just the best. Yeah, it's not big, it's not strong, it has no physical capabilities, you know, you couldn't use it in competitive. But I don't care. Mudkip is my baby. And it always will be. You know, it boils down to the first Pokemon game I got was Emerald. I was a bit slow on the whole gaming thing when I was younger. But yeah, Emerald was the first game I had. First game for my Game Boy, actually, not just the first Pokemon game I had. First Game Boy game I played on my own console. But yeah, I picked Mudkip, and from that moment on, there's always been a place for it in my heart. So yeah, that has been my top 5 Pokemon. We'll run through the list again. At number 5, we have Walrein. At number 4, we have Gengar. At number 3, we have Greninja. Number 2, Entei. And at number 1, Mudkip. So, post in the comment section below what your favourite Pokemon is. And subscribe to my channel, leave a like on the video if you enjoyed. So, I hope you all have a great day. Talking about Mudkips put me in such a good mood. And remember guys, be like me and keep loving those Mudkips. Peace out guys.